This video is about a Whirlpool duet WFW 9150 that would get about 10 minutes into the wash cycle, maybe 6 minutes, and then not rinse and drain. So the error code it gives after that, this light blinks 8 times, and then one time it's called the E8F1 error code. So I tried to troubleshoot it a couple of ways. Down here I took off this panel with the 3 screws. There's a pump here and you can unscrew this. And that's one, I guess I read that's one thing that can happen, and I pulled that out. We've had this washer about 7 years and it was full of crud. I put it back in, but the problem wasn't fixed. So then I came up here and looked at the water supply, and one thing I checked was that this tube wasn't, that it was just a few inches down into the standpipe, and that it wasn't all the way down in. And it actually was all the way down in, but again, that didn't fix the problem. What did end up fixing the problem, and I checked the filter screens on these inlets here, which you can do by kind of removing that, and you can pull them out with a wrench. It's not really so hard. But what finally ended up fixing the problem is this right here is the pressure sensor. And I took it off and did continuity tests on it, and everything with it seemed to be working fine. And this hose right here, that black hose, shoot, you can't see it real well, but it goes from here, and then it goes down here and connects kind of to the back of there, and and when there's a certain amount of water in the washer, it'll trip this sensor because of pressure felt in this tube. So anyhow, what it was is this tube right there, you can barely see it, and I overlooked it, but right there, and it doesn't really matter that you can't see it so well in the video, but there's a teeny pinhole, and it happened from rubbing up against the drum over the past 7 years we've had this washer, maybe against the spring. So anyhow, I ran a cycle and just held my thumb there. Well, I ran the first 15 minutes, held my thumb there, and I noticed that the pressure sensor was kicking on and off, and the water flow would come and go just like it was supposed to. So that fixed the problem. Well, that is the problem, and so now I'll replace the hose. So yeah, hopefully this helps someone.